money is no longer fit for purpose. Okay, that might seem pretty radical. Why do I say that? Well, for the last couple of years, we've had crazy things going on, like lockdowns and medical apartheid passports and all kinds of crazy nonsense going on that have meant that people can't get out as often as they'd like, can't get to the shops. The government have been interfering in our lives. Now we're having the prospect of central bank digital currencies, which eventually will probably become programmable. Just think what that means. Programmable. That means the government can decide what you can and cannot spend your money on. And it will mean that it will be different rules for different people. If they bring in a social credit system, which it looks like they're likely to do, like they have in China, it means that the government can decide which people are allowed to spend their money on which things, depending on how well they've towed the party line. I don't want to live in a world like that, do you? I really don't. The government shouldn't even care what we spend our money on, let alone be able to control it. But if they can restrict our use of money in any way, that means money is no longer fit for purpose. So what's the alternative? Well, the alternative, which I've been bleating on about now for years, is an informal free gift economy where we stop keeping score, we don't have any money, we don't have any barter. We just freely give and freely receive, where we say, don't pay me back, pay it forward, with no money changing hands. Money is just a mechanism of keeping score. That's all it is. If we stop caring who's winning and who's losing, if we stop needing to keep score, then we can do away with all that nonsense. We don't need their central bank digital currency, programmable or not. I suggest we start small, with small groups, small free gift economy groups, where people just help each other, based around community gardens. Our first need is food. We need to sort out our food security. For that, we need to grow our own food communally. But not everybody can grow food. Not everybody is a gardener. So let's bring in all the other skills and abilities. Bring in the plumber and the electrician. Bring in the therapists, the herbalists, the masseurs. Bring in the potters. Bring everybody in. Bring as many people in as possible. And within the group, we just do things for each other and say, don't pay me back, pay it forward by helping somebody else. And the plumber will help the electrician, and the electrician will help somebody in the garden, and somebody in the garden will help feed, I don't know, the potter or the herbalist. And it all just goes round and round and round without anybody keeping score, without anybody caring who's winning and who's losing. Now, I know we can't throw that open to the outside world yet. It's just going to be for a few select people who can see the benefit of living that way. Which is why I've set up a group called Let's Help Each Other to Thrive.org. Please go to the website, please have a look to see what we're all about. And if you like what we're all about, please join us. It costs nothing to join, just a commitment to help other people and say, don't pay me back, pay it forward. To help other members of the group and to say, don't pay me back, pay it forward. We have a Zoom meeting every month. We've just had our first meeting. It's just finished just a minute ago. And we'll have another one next month. which if you join, you'll be invited to come along and say what you need and what you can give. It needs to be said that while we're still living in this macro economy, we have to charge for, well, it's not charged for, that's the wrong way of putting it, but it's okay to offer to cover people's costs, people's petrol costs, people's raw materials. But apart from that, everything is free. We're all motivated by the idea of how much can I give rather than how much can I get. If you want to be part of a community like that, please do check out the website, let's help each other to thrive.org, and sign up, and you'll be invited to our next meeting. Hope to see you then.